Alright, for all those who's watching, I'm Anthony Rose Jr. A-Rose as they call me. I'm here with Tygee Hill.
Tygee, what's up?
What's good? We here playing Madden and asking them questions. So first, if I get started, who you about to play with? What you got loaded up?
Cowboys for sure.
Why the Cowboys? You like why the Cowboys?
Zeke for sure.
So you about to run the ball again?
Yeah. If I'm getting the Cowboys, I'm about to run the ball.
For sure. But yeah, so like take us through your season so far. What's been going on? What you been liking? What you not been liking?
So everything been good. The team been moving right. Good mindset. Been having big blowout games. Right now it's been cool. You know, it's been a good season. Play Call this week is gonna be a good game. I think I like this season so much because that swag we playing with, that sauce we playing with, that like we know we that team type.
How you feel like that's helping y'all? Like y'all feel like there's a team that can mess with y'all type thing?
Yeah, I don't think nobody could beat us. The only way we get in a close game is if we mess up, you know, small details of we miss our assignment. I don't think nobody could really outplay us, and we know that, so that's why we play like that.
Sure, definitely.
Good night.
And go ahead and see how you playing, see how you about to be. Alright, so boom, you know, hey, everybody know you with a car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they see you around car, you've been on the car all 4 years. But I know you got a close connection with Coach Norm, so how did that get started?
Just playing basketball. Everybody know me. I used to play basketball a lot. So that's who. That was like one of the first coaches I seen. You know, when I was hearing about colleges winning and just the tradition, that was like one of the first persons I seen. So when it was time to pick high schools, me knowing him seeing me from basketball playing, him seeing me, we already had that history already. So when I got to college, it was none of this transition over. Him being my position coach, just taking me in as not just a player, almost as like a son almost. So that's how we so tight. He always gave me game, always just kept me up on just how to be an athlete, how to just carry myself, stuff like that.
So like from the beginning of college, like freshman year to senior year, like how you feel like you like changed the most? Like what do you feel like the biggest change that you made?
Probably my biggest change may be just like stuff like this, like just doing interviews, being more outward on social media and stuff like that. When I was a freshman, I was really into all that. I was more like laid back and just, you know, playing more behind the scenes. So me having the recruiting process and just being a face of call just would come with it. So just adjusting to that and just being comfortable in that space is probably one of the biggest changes.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. You know, like you've been having a lot of attention around you from your early years. Like, you know, you committed as a junior year. A lot of people wait. You've been having offers.
Right.
How have you been able to, like, you know, handle that pressure?
To me, it wasn't that hard. Just because I went to college and we didn't have so many great players before me, I just learned from them what they did good in their recruiting process, you know, what things they could have did better. Just having that good foundation around you just keep you easy.
Definitely. And speaking of that foundation, like y'all are really a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Like being at car, what is like the biggest thing that you could take away from people who can't go to car, kids who want to go to car? Like what's one thing you could tell them about, you know, being a car cool?
Just the love we got for each other. Like, it's more than football for us. Like, when I'm around my teammates, my partners, the coaches, like, we rarely talk about football. It's always about life. I feel like I learn more about life lessons than just football. When you become a college football player, it's like it's for life. It ain't just for them 4 years. You're forever that. Sabotage. Good questions.
But then even with like Coach Bryce, you know, like a lot of people probably see Coach Bryce from a distance,
right?
And they feel like, you know, he kind of look like mean, like standing office and this, but like how is he really, like, you know, behind the scenes? You can't give us too much, you know, like how is he like
His appearance, I know his appearance maybe looks like mean and all that, but he really A good dude. Funny. He joke around a lot, but he good people. He's somebody you don't have in the corner.
Let's go. Can't get that touchdown. Oh, yeah. Touchdown. He's going to air it out right away.
Man be cheating if you know you. Man do be cheating.
But like, you know, being that car, like what's the biggest, I guess, y'all have a lot of things positive that, you know, goes on this and this. What's the biggest thing that you would be like, man, I wish I could do that a little bit again?
He just threw an interception, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. He might edit it out, but if you keep it, y'all know. Like something I wish I could have did different that car. Probably my freshman and sophomore year. I ain't had no drip. That's probably if I could go back, like, hey, don't put that on like that. That's probably it. That's probably it. I ain't had no drip when I was young.
Safety.
That was the seniors' fault.
So they wasn't putting y'all on.
Yeah, they wasn't putting us on, man. They let me go out like that.
So what you was wearing?
I was wearing like high socks, no crinkles. The high top boots, man. The Under Armour boots. It was bad. It was like, I don't know, it was just looking childish. So yeah, that was. If I go back, I'll change my drip.
Well, now you definitely got it right. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay fresh every week. That's one thing I give y'all. Y'all make sure y'all got it on every time. And y'all had the boys uniform combination. Big crib. I see it.
So I talk about uniform. I see it. Like yeah, like this week we go the white helmets, white jersey, purple pants. Got a lot of combinations to pick from.
Like, being that, do you feel like, because some people say, you know, the way they look helps them play better. You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. When you putting it on, when you getting dressed, you feel you're already in a good spirit. So there's nothing to just go out there and just perform. So, yeah, look good, feel good, play good.
Speaking of performing, like how you feel like your season has been this year? Like how you feel like you've been progressing?
This is probably my most complete seasons. Younger years, it was more of I'm a run stopper. You know, I get a few sacks in there, but that was something I ain't have the best take on. I was the best on pass rushing. Now I'm more complete. I can do it all now. It's probably one of my best seasons. It ain't over yet, but it's definitely my best season.
So do you feel like it'll be your best season whether y'all will end it off with a championship or not?
Oh no. You gotta have that championship. No matter who we play, no matter where it's at, we gotta get that back.
So what do you feel like you can take away from like last year? You know, y'all fell a little short. I feel like y'all should have won that. But you know, things happen. How you feel like, you know, we feel like you learned the most from that experience?
Always stay hungry. You know, I feel like we got a little complacent, won on a lot. You know, I don't think that game was more X and O's. It was just who wanted it more. Cameron Cruz was a hungry team, and that's probably just to stay hungry. We was on top, so we just gotta take back those hours.
I've been saying, you know, y'all motto this has been revenge story. So like that's been y'all. That's how you do every game, like get back.
Just get back to where we was. We can't say we're the state champion. Anything else. Just take back that title, take back our state. That been the whole anthem throughout the spring and summer revenge tour. We want to get back to where we was at. That just been the whole message.
Definitely understand. And then going throughout this year, you know, y'all won every game, undefeated in the regular season once again. We feel like it's been y'all toughest game.
Now you asked that because you go that. Easter. I think the Easter game was probably the toughest, just because we met them so many times, we played them so many times. It was just, you know, we real familiar, so it's always gonna be a tight game. I think The reason that game was so tight is because we just let the moment get too big for us. We didn't just treat it like it was a regular game. We put more into it. It got too personal. That's why I think that game was kind of tight.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it was personal. I mean, it's always the biggest game in the city every year. It's always the biggest game. Setting up, you worried. Oh, yeah.
I just had to get that read out.
And, you know, going throughout the playoffs, you know, like that's probably gonna be a matchup again. Like either y'all Eastern or y'all never. So how you feel going into these final weeks when you get into that almost time for the big stage?
Right now, just not even thinking about the other side of the break. It's just taking it game by game because nothing really promised.
Right.
So I've been playoff right now, just focusing on this week, Carver. Just getting ready for them, taking care of them, then look for semifinals. So whenever that time get there, if never beats Eastern or Eastern beat Neville or whoever lines up there. Whoever lines up out there, that's who we'll beat.
And going back into the recruiting part about it, like you committed to LSU, but your recruiting process started early.
Right.
So like, describe how it's, a lot of people won't get the chance to go a closer experience with Jubilee. We sitting right here, you got the Nick Saban stuff right here, you got the car range, you got all that stuff. So, talk about your recruiting experience.
My recruiting experience, by being so young, it was fun. It was something I'm real proud of, but I also work for it. So I don't want to get none of the young dudes, I don't want you to get it confused with everything I got, I work for. I ain't just been given anything. So, but working for it, it feels good being proud. Just talking to Nick Saban, talking to Coach Ed Ogeron, that stuff you want to dream of. I never think in a million years when I got to high school, I'd be talking to Nick Saban to be freshman year. I was number one tackle. That's not even something you even think you could achieve. So, even seeing that, even doing that, there's just. I feel like I did move for the city, just like dude after me, be like, all right, Tygee did it, so I could do it. So that's probably the most funnest and coolest part of the recruiting process. Just letting the dudes behind me know you could do it.
No, definitely. Like you said, that was a good part. What is the most stressful? I know it's stressful.
Yeah, it get real stressful. The most stressful part was maybe the COVID year. After that COVID year and cracking on the top 10 and stuff like that, that probably was the hardest. Having to choose from 20 plus schools you got offers from just to crack down who was your top 10. That was probably the most stressful part about this whole process. Then just calling the coaches saying who committed but who not committed. It start to you really get to see who really wants you and who needs you. That's what that really show you. So your dad the when you on the field and they say Tygee, you not like that. You the LSU commit, they at your top and you don't even much know that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So just having that target on your back, that's what make it hard. That's what make it the game. I guess you got more eyes on you.
You feel you gotta worry more because I've experienced it firsthand being around all y'all top players. People try to be extra when they know who you are.
Yeah, they'll shove you or something to try to throw you off.
How you deal with that?
I see it ain't that good Lord. It ain't that bad. I see it. It's, you know who you are. You know what people want. They want what you got. So once you realize that, it's easy. Sometimes you do get frustrated. Some people do take it overboard. Some people do just try too hard. You know what I'm saying? To try you. And sometimes you gotta let them know who you is.
And you talking about the young guys, like what's the message you can leave to the young guys? If they gonna tune in, they gonna watch, they gonna want to know like what you talking about. So what's something you can leave to them?
Never look at nobody else's journey. You know what I'm saying? You probably have a friend, y'all work out together, y'all train together, y'all do everything together, same size, same height. Your recruiting process, your high school career not gonna be the same. Never worry about another man's achievements because that'll make you overlook yours. You know what I'm saying? Always be thankful for what you got.
And I'm looking at your picture right here. You know you were number 90. And I knew you were over 5, like you embraced the 90 jacket. Is there a reason why you wear it, or is it just like you just going into liking it?
So before I got number 90, Gerald Willis, that was like superstar, like you know what I'm saying, called. That's who had that number.
I ain't even with the car.
Yeah, that was like the big name in my number. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of lost that touch, that superstar power in the number. So I just wanted to bring it back and just not just make it like a lifestyle type thing. Like you see 90, you think of me. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of embraced that and put that drip on it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Speaking of drip, you got your chain, your Tygee chain.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about that. Like what is top? Bro, what? So this man is spun out of a history. Oh yeah, like where did Tygee's nickname came from? Like what you got about that? What made you get on the chain?
Where it came from, it was just like I just needed a name to call myself. Like you know how Fat got Fantastic, Aaron got Deuce, like just something like a brand or something like that.
Right.
So I was looking at like you know how Yeezy got like Yeezys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My name already Tygee, so Tygee is just simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? It already goes. You ain't gotta force it too much. So that's what made it that. And me getting on the chain, it's like I ain't really see no athletes in the city that really had like chains like that. Really was like rocking it like me. So I was like, that's something I could do that's different. You know, something stand out. I went to Seoul and got it done. Now you might see about 20 players with it on. I'm the first to do it. Ain't nobody in the city had that. You will stamp that on here. I'm the first one with a chain in the city.
7 yards there on the first down screenplay. Good call there on the first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen.
Right, play with some
They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage. Steps away to his left.
The first down.
Wind up with positive yardage.
That shouldn't even been that close in the first.
That's what I do.
But yeah, I mean, you know, like the question, you know, a lot of people probably don't know. You being the LSU committee, and like the stuff with Coach O, whatever you feel comfortable speaking on, like how you felt about that, how you feel going forward. You know, you still locked in, you still trying to like open your options a little bit more. Like how you feeling?
I'm for sure still committed, but still weighing my options. Still a long time to sign day. But when we heard the news about we all got it on the same time. That was an uneasy feeling, just because who he is and like, how he treats you. Like he don't just treat you like just a recruit, like it's almost like uncle or like it's that family vibe. So of course when you hear that, you're sad about it and all that, but it's a business at the end of the day. So once you understand that part, you'll be alright. That's another thing I want, like let everybody know, like when you're in the recruiting process. Don't get lashed on to a coach. Get lashed on to the school you went to, the city. You know what I'm saying? The whole brand of that school. Because coaches go, like, for my instance, coaches go leave and the whole cycle will continue. But the school, you know for sure is going to be there, the city, just embrace the whole everything that come with that.
I hope y'all heard that for sure. But who you feel like has been like attacking you the hardest since, you know, like that news came?
Definitely It's tough. It's out of LA Tech, Tulane. I say Tulane, maybe a little bit more. Tulane been real like at you, like at me a lot. Just coming to the games, talking to Coach Fritz. Just we've been in conversation. They've been real like heavy on recruiting right now.
So like, do you plan on signing early Sunday? That's right on the corner. You gonna wait? What you plan on doing?
Right now, it's still open right now. I'll tell you, maybe on December 1st, around that time, I'll know something for sure.
Well, for all those who want everybody's commitment, he said he like him, LSU, but he gonna keep it updated on December 1st. But need that. One hand. I had some people ask me some questions. They was just like, like what motivates you the most? What keeps you going?
What motivates me the most? Probably just want to be like, you keep me on the same route, but motivate me the most. Probably just trying to change my generation, like just be that first million, me knowing like football can take me to, just changing the city, just changing everything around me. Me knowing that football could take me places that like I never even dream of. You know what I'm saying? Me knowing this one ball could change my life. That's what like motivated me. Give me that.
Thanks, and like I was just saying earlier, like being around it, like little kids really look up to y'all, like for real, like they really look up to like I want to be like this person, I want to be like that person, and I feel like social media and all that plays into the difference. I feel like y'all got a much bigger touch than like even the past people had. Like going that car, they had people like Speedy and all that coming through car, but it's like
ain't no weight.
But yeah, they had people like that coming through car. They had like Leonard Fournette and all those guys in other schools. But it's like you would only hear about them or see them on the news and stuff. But it's like, like the little kids that come follow y'all and this and this. Like, I feel like that's much
different. Yeah,
much different.
I feel like when we was growing up and they was in high school, they was like a fan. Like you heard of them. They was like a legend.
It was like real celebrities.
It was real like huge to us. But what my class is like, us in high school, they could just follow. Back then, we wasn't on social media like that.
Right.
So, by them following us, them seeing us every day, them seeing us post our workout videos, like where we at, our fits and all that, it's different. So, I think that's what made it different. We being more reachable to
kids really want what 90 to be like you kids and grow up and be like you at the park bars and this and that. Speaking of park bars, like when did you feel like football was like what you really wanted to do? You say you played basketball. I know you played basketball. When did you feel like that was what you really wanted to do?
Freshman year. Freshman year in high school, that was like the turning point. Me playing basketball and football, me not knowing what I wanted to do. But once I seen like the recruiting process and how far I was getting with football, it kind of was like a no-brainer, like just to stick it out with baseball. I still could ball, though. I still could drop 30 at a given night.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. I think maybe you go play action, show your career.
Ain't no way.
Confidence in it, and let
I like that.
All right. I know you come from Easton. I always talking this earlier.
I ain't going to leave it.
Again, it's Elliott. Catch there. Maybe a yard at the 24. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
So speaking of visits, I know what I want to ask you. Like, what was the best visit you've ever been on? Like honestly, like you committed to LSU and all. Like, what's the best, like most fire? Like, the place had everything laid out. The pictures and all that was hard. Honestly,
probably.
Instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket?
It's out of Alabama.
And when he did,
Miami.
Miami was terrible.
Miami. That's tough. Miami. I'm gonna go Miami.
What about Miami just made it so?
Miami just how they laid it out for you, how they bring you through the city from the sun, like it was like that. It'll be hard to top that. It'll be hard. Just how they, as soon as I got off the flight, making sure I'm straight, just how they laid everything out for me, everything just timed out perfectly, everything organized, meeting the coaches, the hospitality, just even that's probably the first time when I went up there. That was the first time on an unofficial. I had a little kid come with me. I promise you. I was picking up. I was getting some gift from they like little college student on the campus. Little kid coming up to me. That was like the first picture I took like with a real like fan. So that alone probably made it the best.
How did that make you feel? Like you little kid come through
that just made me like remember like who I am, how like other people view me. Just regular, you know what I'm saying? So when people come up to you, it just make you realize like the impact you got.
So how was like Park going for you? Like who you played for? Like how was those years?
I played for Goretta and Isha. Carrie Curler, but that was like a 1 year thing. But Isha and Goretta, that was a cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Park ball it was fun. Like, it was just straight, just raw talent, and watching film and stuff like that, just having fun type thing. So I think Park ball was one of the best years. That's what make you fall in love with football. Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
I know you want to talk about championship, but how did that feel? Like, okay, like you're the best team in the city.
I don't think I grasped it like how big it was. You know what I'm saying, when I was young, we were just like we won championship. Ooh, it's fun. We ice cream, all that. Like, but I think winning in high school is probably bigger. Like it's way more into it. Winning in high school is like way more tougher, way more memorable than you.
So what has been like your best football memory? Your best in your worst?
Best in my worst. Best football memory. Last week I scored a touchdown. My first touchdown. High school career. That was the best.
Wait, I was in the game. What happened?
So we playing Eunice. They backed up. I want to say on their like 10-yard line, something like that. Halfback dive, handoff, fumble the ball. I pick it up, scoop and score. I'm running, about to take a picture with the roof. I run on the sideline, I'm hyped up. That was probably, I've been one that, you know what I'm saying, like, been like since, I've been one that since like forever. I've been saying I wanted to score the football out. That was like a bucket list thing for high school. So that was definitely the best moment. Worst moment? All right. So you know how we do the rock. Right? That's what we know for. We do that. So my first ever rock, got my first high school football game started as a freshman. We go up there to St. Paul. So we do the rock, boom. I'm nervous. I don't look. This is one thing I want y'all to know. We don't practice the rock. That's not a thing we practice. We just go out there and do it. So we do the rock, and you know, after the rock, we run out. So on my very first rock, we run out, and I fall.
Man,
I fall coming out to doing the rock. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, we had people run my gut up quick. But that was probably like the worst, like embarrassing moment.
Man. You know how they got started? I've been wanting to ask like, where the rock thing came from, because entrance-wise, it's probably the best entrance there. At least in the state, honestly, for sure.
I think it's in the country. I don't know nobody that even do an entrance better than this. Probably when they got started.
Like the feel of it, like even just being there, you know, being up close to courtyard, like it's like it'd be chills, especially with the big game, like the night atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like I forgot what game that was at Birmingham. It was a night atmosphere. You know, you had the
Fireworks,
smoke, the fireworks, all that. Like that's like a real like when you think of Friday night football, like that's it. But yeah, like you know how they got started, and like you know when they started doing it. Like,
it had to be around 2011, 2010. Around that time period, that's when we started doing the rock. Oh
my goodness.
In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out. First down, Tygee Hill.
Is there anything you want to tell people, you know, who's going to be watching? Anything you want to tell them about you?
Merch coming soon. So Jesus merch coming soon. Just be on the lookout for we have a lot of partnerships soon. A lot of clothing partnerships. That's something I'm big into, like getting into the fashion. After the season over, that's what I'm gonna jump into. You know, with the NIL stuff, just branding off that, that's would be something big coming soon. So just be on the lookout for that.
Is there anything you looking to improve on? You know, as far as like it's yourself, like it don't even have to be football, it's just personal, like in general, as you going through, you know, the rest of your high school, you know, going to your freshman year college.
Being more patient. And that been hard. Like just stop rushing things. It's probably something I could work on. Cause when I want something right then and there. I don't want it quick. Like it'd be hard to like just sit and wait and like wait for it to come. So just be patient with myself and other people. That's a big thing.